Don't forget, if you like art and you want to show it, pick up a Halloween drawing sticker. These are only going to be around till October 31st, 2022. And then after that, I'm going to take them away forever. So pick one up before then. I put these on water bottles. I put these on, on my laptop. I put them all over the place. But definitely pick one up if you like showing your spirit. Anyways, let's get back into the lesson. Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw a scary eye. It's gonna be like a spooky eye, really. It's just gonna be looking spooky. Pretty much it. It's gonna be easy, completely for beginners. So if you're a beginner, this is a perfect place. Stick around. Very, very short lesson, a little bit over like 5 or 6 minutes, and you're gonna have this down, all right? So pretty much it. You can use a marker, pencil, anything you like. I'm gonna use a marker because I think it just shows it better on paper for the camera. And let's get started. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna start with a curve, like a flat curve. You can do the curve in 2 spots if you don't wanna struggle with it. So that's already part of the curve. Down over here. You can either continue the curve or make it more slanted downward. Gonna go over here, curve underneath, pull up. All right. Gonna go right here to the center, and I'm gonna draw a circle. There's just something creepy about an eye, kind of like in that shocked position. It's not touching the top or the bottom, so it kind of looks surprised. You're like, huh? Or just like, oh no, like zombie-like. Gonna go down here, curve underneath for the bag under the eye, bag under the eye. Same thing over here on this side, curve underneath. Gonna go to the top, down right there for the eyelid. It's really more or less just kind of another shape of that sort. Go over here and go draw a circle there for the highlight. Circle here for the one in the center. Right there, it's gonna be the pupil in the center, right? And around is the iris, and then that's the highlight. Cool, cool, cool. So we gotta make this creepy. So it's gonna have like these veins going on. Think of these veins kind of like branches, or try to draw them thin, by the way, or lightning bolts. It's probably the best thing to think of. I'm thinking about like lightning bolts. One carries out to the other one. Line over here. Line over here. There's a ball right here. It's the tear duct. You can draw it right there. There's a little tiny ball at the edge. And keep on with this other stuff. Right there. Same thing here. Try to vary it up. Sometimes, see, these are a little bit too repetitive, I think, for the one I'm doing. Kind of make it one a little bit longer, stuff like that. Also, don't forget, definitely hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification. It's going to send you, well, basically, when you start going through your feed, you're going to start seeing, occasionally some drawing lessons, some Halloween-centered drawing lessons. This is the biggest YouTube channel, at least the biggest collection of Halloween drawing lessons on YouTube. So hit the subscribe, click the bell notification, and you're going to get that. Not just that, though. I only post for like 2 months out of the year. It's also going to let you know next year when I start posting again. Right? By next year, maybe you forgot the name of the channel. You're like, how do I find that channel? Don't worry about it. It's just gonna automatically, you're just gonna see a couple of videos on your feed from the channel next year. So that's the point about subscribing. So don't forget to hit the subscribe, but you also gotta press the bell notification. Cool, go over here, line for kind of the inner eye area here. You can kind of fill that in. It's kind of like the fold in the inner eye right there. And if you want, you can throw like a eyebrow over here. So let's throw line out, down. So like this arc again, same arc. Line over here, curve down. So you got that eyebrow. Okay. And let's draw some hair on it, like lines on it right there representing hair. And you just follow the flow of it, the direction. Right there. So you're just following the flow. All right. Line underneath.
And then the rest of it's just going to be little lines everywhere. Like, well, everywhere you can, right? Because you want this to be a creepy eye, like someone's watching you through the peephole of something. That's kind of, to be honest, you can actually do that as well through the peephole. If you want to do that, we can do that right now. So let's just say this. So we're going to draw a circle around here, like an arc. And we can do this carefully. I'm just moving with my arm, right? Continue over here. Right? You can kind of continue slowly as needed. Right? Just slowly as needed. And then maybe when you get about here, you go straight down. Right there. Straight down. Line across. And that's going to be looking through like a peephole, right? Like in a door. You can see it in movies and stuff like that. I heard you can't do that anymore, right? Like you really can't see through the locks like that. You can only really do that, I think, on those really old wooden ones. Those really old, different, like old-timey locks. But all right, let's go over here now in the iris, and I'm gonna draw lines coming just a little bit from there, you know, from the center out. Right there. Gives it a little bit more of a realistic look, but also gives it a little bit more of an eerie look. Line over here for kind of the brow. We're just drawing these thin lines. And like I said, everything else is really just a detail. But thank you very much. I want to thank you so much for watching this far. If you did make it to this far, say Happy Halloween in the comment section. And yeah, that's mostly it. If you want to help the channel become, like, you know, pretty big for the season, hit the share button. There's an automatic share button on the bottom right hand corner. When you do that, we come out to a bigger audience. We get shared to a lot more people, and it does affect the channel. I know you think like, oh, it might not matter. It really does. Like, it's a huge deal if you share it either on Reddit, Facebook, just anything, Twitter. It makes a giant difference, more than you think, and it does help the channel out. Thank you so much. It's great doing this. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm really excited about the next bit. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Talk to you soon.